right, man. Shout out to Detroit gang, Lions fan nation. Davante Adams don't seem to be happy in Las Vegas with the Raiders after just being traded there with his BFF Derek Carr. Derek Carr is now in New Orleans. Now he basically going out here making comments on how the front office is constructing the Raiders offense. Obviously, we'll see them the day before Halloween on Monday Night Football. And he's saying right now, as far as the offense, he don't see eye to eye to the front office and how they're constructing the offense, and they sense the urgency. He says he just gonna have to remain optimistic and hope for the best, basically. In terms of that, okay. Somebody brought to my attention. I brought this up yesterday. Somebody brought to my attention that well, that'll be Tuesday when y'all see this Thursday. They brought whenever, hopefully Thursday. But somebody brought to my attention that that the Raiders was taking for Caleb Williams. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. Added Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, he been winning this league. To be honest, he's a winner. Still got Josh Jacobs on the franchise tag. Don't know if he gonna decide to come in or not, or they gonna pay him. Who else we got out there? They got rid of Waller. So I mean, it is what it is. They did draft Khalil Ringo. I was hearing on Steve Smith's YouTube channel. He basically was saying that indirectly, like, some Georgia players had some behavior concerns, and that's one of the reasons that some of them dropped, like Khalil Ringo. But let's talk about possibly trading for Davante Adams. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. So, this is interesting, quite frankly. I will say, very interesting. Looking at this in this scenario, on the heels of the draft, we was talking about it on the draft lottery live stream. On the heels of the draft, we kind of need emotional pickup in the Detroit sports world, Detroit in general. So we saying, well, the Lions need to do something big. Me and B. Taylor, they need to go trade for Quentin Williams, Davante Adams, DeAndre Hopkins, and wherever else out there. But obviously Quentin Williams is the platinum standard right now to trade for. I think a lot of people think he takes us over the top and through a few processes that some teams have to go through. The Seahawks with Russell Wilson kind of accelerated through that process a little bit. He was an older quarterback too, by the way. He was a little bit more mature. Wasn't older, but more mature than, spent some years, around college football. And they skipped some processes, had some maturity, but then again, they peaked out. Cam Chancellor had some injuries, had to end his career, and we know how it go, right? Not for long is what the NFL stand for. But it'd be interesting. I mean, obviously, you'd have to take on that contract. I mean, he probably going to reality. Hey, I don't have my BFF Derek Carr here talking about Davante Adams, and then I'm not going to win. We are tanking for Davante Adams. Now, I don't understand why people keep picking off the New England Bill Belichick tree. It has never worked. It didn't work for Charlie Weiss in Notre Dame. It didn't work for Romeo Cornell, where he went as a head coach. It hasn't worked for any GMs. I mean, once you look at the history, look at the data of the New England Patriots, they fucking suck at drafting. Excuse my French. They suck. They suck at drafting players. What they're good at is salvaging players. If they was a car dealership or a used car dealership, they'd be very good at resalvaging cars. They wouldn't be selling no lemons. How about that? They'd be good at fixing them and doing everything that need to be done to put them back on the strip or back on the road. So, but from a personnel drafting standpoint of view, and we're taking our structure here and here, it doesn't work. They don't know how to identify personnel. Didn't work in Detroit. Didn't work in Houston. I mean, wherever you go, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And even when you look at Bill Belichick, he sucked at drafting. Tom Brady was his biggest eraser of issues. And therefore, so the same thing was Peyton Manning for Bill Polian. Bill Polian was the architect of those Indianapolis Colts teams. I mean, them Bills teams that lost 4 straight Super Bowls. That was him. Peyton was going to come up short too over there. They just so happened to run into Sexy Rexy Grossman. Pause. And had that been any other upgrade at quarterback, had that been, I don't know, had it been an upgrade to Scott Chandler, they probably wouldn't have won that Super Bowl, to be honest. But But nonetheless, they suck, and we know it firsthand in Detroit as far as personnel wise. Shout out to Quintricia. Not. But yeah, Davante Adams be interesting. Obviously, you got some other candidates out there. Obviously, when you sit there and talk about DeAndre Hopkins, I want to say it's another receiver that's possibly could be available. But you got DeAndre Hopkins, who they say they're not going to trade because they couldn't find the right picks or whatever. But yeah, you got that option. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you make them a nice offer, they'll send him. But he really need to restructure his contract. I mean, he's still at the top of his game, but Davante Adams is Davante Adams. I mean, you add him to your offense. I mean, with Sun God and you get J-Mo back, you going for it. You going for it. And I wouldn't be mad at him. They trying to tank. He ain't happy. Now, he posted a picture with him and the GM buddy. But, when you make comments, when you a public figure, and you make these comments, I mean, even, on YouTube and on podcasts, you got to watch what you say. And it's good to have emotions when you have a platform. It's good to speak from the heart, but you got to watch what you say because people going to take it and run with it. Now you trying to, hug and say everything okay. No, it ain't. Your career is not for long. You want to win. Yeah, you playing for the Raiders brand, but you want to win. You want to be in the Davante Adams brand. You want to win a Super Bowl. You want to go to the Hall of Fame. That's all going to help your case. Now, would I do it? Absolutely. But he got to get in line a little bit. Because Quentin Williams is the priority. But if not, yeah, I'll go for it. He understand what it is. We trying to win right now. We understand what it is. We trying to win right now. And that's just simple as that. And if he can come here, I know he loved being in Las Vegas and the amenities from being in Green Bay. But I will say this: Detroit is about 10 steps ahead of Green Bay itself in amenities. Vegas is like 50,000 steps ahead of it. We way ahead of Green Bay too. Why not have that Vegas weather or be close back home to California, wherever you from, in Cali? But hey, guess what? You're going to get casinos. You're going to get close to Chicago, New York. You're going to get top-notch restaurants and all that stuff you get there too. And you're going to have a better chance of winning on paper, which means nothing. But, if I couldn't get Quentin Williams and I didn't want to make that call, or if I couldn't make that call for whatever reason, I'm definitely calling for Davante Adams. They can figure out a receiver later when they need to boost up when they get Caleb Williams. But that's what they're trying to do, and it'll benefit them. You get more draft capital to get Caleb Williams. And, we get a chance to go March 1st. So, yeah, I'm willing to pay the same first and third for Davante Adams as Quentin Williams. Yeah, I'm open to it, but hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $, CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and TikTok. Hit the link tree. You can find me all the way there. Peace.